YouTube, what's poppin'? Will Smith, yep, I'm back with another Will Smith. Sorry IG, sorry FB. YT, what's good? Will Smith, update. I told y'all yesterday this was going to hit the fan. I wanted to see how it was going to play out because I could not believe that after Chris Rock, in front of the world, he was left in the auditorium, never escorted out. The Academy did not rob him of his Oscar. And he got standing ovation when he accepted that award. It's not sitting right with me. It wasn't sitting right with me. I see why Chris Rock did not press charges. Smart brother. All the celebrities are speaking out. I'm gonna start with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was on the Gayle King was on the Gayle King show on NBC. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, YouTube. I'll bust up with y'all another day and tell you how this day was because it sucked. But Gayle King interviewed Jim Carrey, who was on her show to promote his new movie. And she brought up the slap, the Oscars. And Jim Carrey was like, yo, you can't go around putting your hands on people because they said words. Duh, I said that yesterday. Gayle mentioned to Jim Carrey, like, Chris Rock is not pressing charges. Jim Carrey said, yeah, okay. But if I was him, I would have woke up this morning and said, you know what? I'm suing Will Smith for $200 million. He said, because Chris Rock has to live with that the rest of his life. It's all over the media. He's always going to be tied to getting smacked in the face. Fat Joe spoke out. I was feeling Fat Joe until Fat Joe, the end, just threw me for it. Whew. He lost me at the end. But this is one of the things that stood out the most to me about what Fat Joe said is, if I was Chris Rock, he said, now, know that I ain't never been P-U-S, you know the rest. He said, I ain't never been that word. He said, but know that if I was in Chris Rock's shoes, if I was hosting that award show, I would not have swung back either. Know that Chris, this me talking. I'm not talking no words from Fat Joe right now. Know that Chris Rock definitely has a continued future in hosting whatever, as he's been doing 20 plus years. If he would have swung back on Will, and if you watch the initial, Chris did take a dip back. When you get hit, your first reaction is to defend yourself. And that was Chris' moment. But at the end, you seen Chris' hands behind his back. I think Chris Rock did time in prison. I need to do some research. I think he did time in prison because he put his hands behind his back. That's all I'm going to say. Fat Joe said, you can't put your hands on nobody. What else did Fat Joe said that really stood out to me? I don't know if and when I think about it, I'll bring it to you. I'm that tired. I don't do this. I'm that tired. This is crazy. But I had to get this on the media tonight. Will Smith accepting his acceptance speech. He referenced to Will that night of the Oscars won his first Oscar for the King Richard movie, the movie where he played Richard Williams, the father of Venus and Serena Williams. And during his acceptance speech for that Oscar, he said, Richard Williams was known as a fierce father and something, something, something. Dude, Richard Williams spoke out. Venus and Serena's father spoke out about that night at the Oscars. He said he do not condone violence. He don't stand by that at all. And just he's not proud of that. You accepted an award for playing my life on film. After you assaulted someone, you mentioned my name as if you got like that didn't sit well with their father. Will Smith's mother, I said yesterday, his mother, I said, scratch that. I said that he said that she was in Philadelphia watching the awards in her knitting class. I said, that's a lie. That woman lives outside of Philadelphia. I'm leaving that at that. His mother spoke out. Local news station, Philadelphia. She was embarrassed watching her son. She could not believe that was her son. It made her upset to see that. She said that was her first time in his entire life seeing him snap out. She never seen him act that way. I said yesterday, it takes one time to show your behind in that way for people to fall back and not want nothing to do with you. I said that yesterday when I came back to YouTube and I talked about the Keisha Cole and Eve, how they fell out. Eve and Keisha Cole, for those of you that don't know, Eve, rapper turned actor, now TV host Eve, EVE, Paul Print, North Philly Strip Club Eve. I always say that when I mention Eve. I don't know why, other than I'm a fool. Eve and singer Keisha Cole were best friends. They were out one night, both of them, their security, and a lady grabbed Eve's pocketbook from behind, like pulled on her pocketbook strap. Keisha Cole turned around and slapped that lady. Neither one of them knew her. Eve immediately broke that friendship completely off. Keisha Cole over the years were stunned like, damn, nothing. Now Keisha Cole 2 weeks ago spoke out and she said she wished Eve would give her the chance to see that she's a changed woman. If she could do that night again, she would definitely have let security do their job. But Eve ain't trying to hear that, you know. She said Eve was like, yo, both of us could have had lawsuits from that. You can't be putting your hands on nobody. Like that's what security were there for. So many celebrities are speaking out about this Will Smith thing, and like I said yesterday, no one's gonna want to be around Will. Yes, Will can afford to never work again. His great grandchildren will not have to work if they invest and live below their means. But it's not about not being able to work, you know. It's about your circle, your friends and family. What about that? People looking at you like, damn, people don't want to have relationships with you, no type of relationships with you. No one wants to work with you now because you're such a hothead. You're known as quick temper. You don't have impulse control. No one wants to work with that. The biggest thing I have to tell you is this. When I told y'all yesterday that if Chris Rock would have swung back, even if a swing back and miss, if he would have raised his hand back at Will Smith that night, his career would be over. Know that. The Oscars would have said to Chris Rock, you had one job to do, that was host this show. You are a comedian, you are an actor. You could have laughed your way through that. You could have acted your way through that. He's good, I'm telling you. He has more gigs to come. The Oscars the Academy would have told Chris Rock, we will have handled the rest. Your job was to go on stage, stay on stage, carry on the night, which is why the Oscars, whatever the dude name is, I can't think of his name, I'm that tired. Whatever the dude name is, Will Packer said the reason Will was not released, the reason Will was not removed from the auditorium that night is because it would have interrupted the show longer. While he's already carrying on, and to have him removed, and he's already would have been a bigger scene. So they were like, just leave him, we'll deal with it. And this is how they're dealing with it. Review, investigation. The statement the Oscar Academy people put out there is we're launching a review and investigation of that night with our policy and conduct to see how and what ways that night go against our policy, our standards, so we can deal with it effectively, working with the LAPD. Will effed up. You effed up, dog. No one wants to deal with you. I have been covering this footage since Monday morning. It's Wednesday evening. I've been covering this throughout these days. I seen 2 people say he did what he had to do as a man, a black man protecting his wife, a man protecting his wife in public. Jeannie Mai on The Real, that don't talk show. The Real, Jeannie Mai, and comedian, the Bucket of Chicken chick. Raised her daughters. I know y'all telling me her name right now. I can't hear you. I see me. I can't hear you. It'll come to me. Twerked on Ellen. Ew, she was twerking on Ellen. She was humping the floor. I love that video. Gotta watch that again. Type in Google, whatever her name is, twerking on the Ellen show. She came out twerking, kicked her shoes off, was on the stage twerking. I think she even gave Ellen a little bit of boot that, I think she sat on Ellen's lap and was like, yeah, what is her name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Raised her siblings or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Her name would come to me. What the hell is her name? Her and Jeannie Mai, the only 2 people I seen spoke out that said he did what he had to do as a man to protect his wife. Okay. Jada Pinkett Smith spoke out. Instagram post. She says this is a time for healing. This is a season for healing. That's all she said. She said this is the season. This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it. Whatever that means. Not everyone, but people are saying that Will had a meltdown. They're referencing back to his book about they're referencing back to his book when he talked about his childhood, being 9 years old and all that. And how he wanted to protect his mom when he was 9. He seen his mom. Like, read the book. I'm telling you, it's a good read. It's a good read. I have it. Read the book. It's a good read. It's a coffee table book too. It's not good for Will. I'm telling you. To be isolated. It's like being Sean. It's like being Sean. Am I saying it right? Sean. Yeah. Yeah. It's this comedian name. I'm irked that I can't think of her name, y'all. The TV is all because I'm working, but I can't have the TV on my social media, on my work, okay? Okay, yeah, ignore me, but I like that. I got a cigarette here too, but yeah, keep ignoring me. I like that. There is more. Please bear with me. I wish I could remember more of what Fat Joe was saying, because he did a nice one. Only those 2 celebrities I heard speak out say that they had no problem with that, but everyone were stunned. Like, most of the people at that award show, most of the spectators and all that were stunned. They were stunned. I'm still stuck on minorities fighting to get into the academy, and this minority is fighting in the academy. Not even fighting, attacking in the academy. And you wonder why they don't want you guys in there. I'm sure I have more that I can't think of right now because I'm that damn tired. Well, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna come up with something. YouTube, I don't like y'all view, but y'all see me. I'm sorry you gotta look at this, but you chose to look at it. It's like, yeah, I think that's all I gotta do. Alright, y'all straight. What other? Damn it, Fat Joe. Wait. His mom. There's so much more. I believe the biggest thing is that investigation is being launched. But I will, Fat Joe said this. This was funny as hell to me. Fat Joe was like, yo, he got a little comedy in him. Fat Joe was like, you can Google this. Fat Joe talks about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Word it however you want. It's on the internet. Fat Joe was like, after he slapped the dog, he said, yo, like, everybody saying the worst disrespect you can do to someone is smack them in their face, and of course the spit and all that. But he was like, the open hand slap was something they did to us in slavery, and you hit that man with an open hand, like, you came from here, like, all his might. He said, then you walked off the stage, cool, calm, collected, went back to your seat, and you took it back to North Philly. He said, yo, you was at Fifth and Allegheny. I was like, yo, Fat Joe was like, what you know about Fifth and Allegheny? Big guy? What you know about Fifth and Allegheny? I don't like y'all view. Like, what the hell does Fat Joe know about Fifth and Allegheny? That messed my head. I was like, what? That was funny. Oh, but Will's mom did say she was proud of her son when they said his name to get the award. She was proud of her son, as you should be. As you should be. The Oscars may make Will return his award. I'm cool with letting that brother keep his award. He works hard. On the red carpet before the award ceremony, Denzel was speaking to whoever she was, and he said, this is Will's year. The lady said, but you're nominated with Will. You're in the same category as Will. You guys are against each other. And he said, yeah, but this is Will's season. Of course, I'm rooting for myself, but this is that man's time. He works hard. He's had more box office hits in the last 10 years than anyone. This is his time. That man got his first Oscar that night, moments after slapping Chris Rock. How sad. Like, but he's definitely going to be removed from that academy. And good luck finding work in your industry. Well, not good luck, because again, that man does not have to work ever again. I don't want to be him. I wouldn't want to be him. I would not want to be him right now. You have to live with this. You know, you are the last thing you were. Donald Trump will always be President Trump. Face the fact. He is the last thing he did. That's a fact. Donald Trump will always be President Trump. Will Smith will always be the man that assaulted Chris Rock at the Oscars. And that's what Fat Joe was like. He said, I wouldn't have hit him back because he started off saying, like, Will, such a prestigious place, such a prestigious time and ceremony, and you're amongst all that wealth and all that fame. It's your time to shine. It's your moment. Beyonce, they're singing for you, because that was your night. And you did this. He said, yo, shout out to Chris Rock, because Chris Rock did the best thing not to ruin that prestigious night. That night carried on only because of Chris Rock. I'm telling you, Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be on Fergie's. Fergie's. I'm telling the world right now, I'm going to be at Fergie's performing. I'm going to be on that stage rolling around like a fish out of the water. I'm wearing sweatpants because I'm not doing no belt. My big fat behind got to get on and off that floor. I'm getting up easy. I'm not wearing jeans or a belt. My belt ain't fastened now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. I am getting on that floor. I'm going to reenact what could have happened. I'm going to reenact the smack without the smack. Hell, I'll smack myself. And will. I'm not going to Will Smith myself. I'm going to slap myself so they can hear it in the mic. And I'm going to fall on that floor. I'm going to fall on the floor. And I'm going to roll around. I'm going to scream in that mic, whatever comes to my mind. Get 911. Will Smith just assaulted me. I'm telling you now. I'm doing that shit. That award show carried on because of Chris Rock. And not to mention, that award show had the second least ratings. The second least ratings in history of the Oscars. 15 something million. Yeah. Yeah. And after the smack, the ratings went choo. Yeah. Someone in Hollywood speaking out in public saying what they would do. And Chris Rock, I probably would sue for a couple $100 million. Charlemagne said he would have sued. No, was it Charlemagne or D.L. Hughley? Said, damn, 200 mil, 500 mil. Like, Will got it. Like, I'm good with 200 mil. Like, yeah, it's bad, man. And everybody's saying if it wasn't Chris Rock, that person would have pressed charges. Real rap. Chris Rock, he a hood boy. Like, he's still a G. And he's a smart enough brother to know that I'm not going to swing back to ruin my career. I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm going to continue on doing my job so I can keep all this bread. I got 500,000 or something. I don't know. I don't know how much he would pay. That's a good thing to do some research on the dark web, not the Google, because Google's, sorry, boss, not sorry. I want to say that's all I got for now because I know I'm about to crash. My voice is getting deeper. That's how I know I'm about to crash. I gotta go. And he's sitting there with no entertainment because he has a TV in his room, but he'd rather sit downstairs with me. So, I'm tired. But I'm about to go for a walk and talk to y'all. But I'm that tired. Let me see. Facebooky, YouTubey, Instagrammy. It's not the Grammy, but Instagram. It's the Grammy. Fuck, everybody else got a nickname. Y'all got one too. So while I got y'all attention, and since y'all all love what I have to bring to this camera, I want to sit here and bust it up with y'all real quick. Go upstairs.
Okay.
And close your door. What you gonna do when you go upstairs?
Close the door.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll call you after I'm done working.
Okay.
I had a rough day. Left the house, Biscuit and I went to a rental property. And Uber, we called Uber because it was too cold. We could have walked, but it was too cold. I didn't get us dressed. It went up to 50, and I was like, we're not getting dressed. We're going to stay in Uber all day. We're not walking anywhere. But I got a hair on my nose. So we called Uber to my rental in my area. Get ready to leave there, and damn, I did not turn cellular data on before I left the house. All my phones are on freaking Wi-Fi. 3 phones, they're all on Wi-Fi. I'm irked like shit at this point. So I'm like, bud, I need you to be my eyes, man. That's what I got from him. I said, it's not funny. Thank God I remembered. Calm down. Screenshot. I screenshot when I'm out to read your comments and all that stuff. Messages and everything. Screenshot. Is my hair on my face? God, a string of hair keeps rubbing on my damn nostril. So I screenshot, turned my cellular data on, thank God. Got Uber from there to another property, from there to Home Depot. We got to Home Depot around 1 something this afternoon. We were there till 5:46 this evening. Yeah. Everything's being delivered tomorrow though. I am putting a shower pan and a bath. I'm finishing off a basement in one of my properties so I can put a tenant in there, which is going to be like an efficiency only you don't have a kitchen. You got to go upstairs and use the kitchen. But finishing off the basement so I can put a tenant there because I emptied out a 5-bedroom. I moved 2 tenants that were remaining in one of my 5 bedrooms out. I wanted to make this 5-bedroom a Ukraine shelter for people coming to the area from Ukraine. And normally I would have an open house to get tenants in, but I decided to move those 2 tenants out. And the only way I felt comfortable enough to ask them to relocate was to give them 1 month free, their next month free. They were like, yeah, so I physically helped them take their stuff down those steps into the new place and up those steps. Both of those tenants, we did that earlier this month. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. I keep forgetting it's almost April. So we're doing that house to get that house comfortable for them. And I wanted to put beds in every room, like a bunch of beds in the dining room, the living room, everything. But after going to City Hall last week, Biscuit, and I found out I can't do that. So okay, but I can put a couple in each room and stuff like that. So cool. I'm following the city, whatever guidelines they have set up for. That is a piece of hair, ain't it? So that's cool. So the basement I'm gonna finish off. I just got the stuff for today. Was my storage spot where all my old furniture was there, old dressers, old nightstands, chairs, dining room chairs, whatever kind of chairs were in that basement. So because we took just about all that stuff to the 5-bedroom for the Ukraine victims, I'm looking at this empty basement like $. Just spend money to finish it off and make a makeshift closets, because a room is not a room unless it has a closet by law. So spent freaking almost 4 hours in Home Depot. Why I keep wanting to say 7-Eleven? Because my big behind want to go to 7-Eleven to get a freaking banana pie. It's like a tasty cake, but I don't think it is a tasty cake. I'm gonna look at the box. It's so freaking good. I'm going to 7-Eleven. I'm going to 7-Eleven. I'm going to get a couple pies. And I might as well get some beer. I'm exhausted. And I have Biscuit with me all day, which is exhausting as well. But yeah, I'm exhausted. So I wanted to give y'all this Will Smith update, and I will update y'all more. If anything I come across, I will drop a short vid to give it to you. Whatever I come across, new stuff or whatever I forgot. So I already know I'm forgetting stuff. Jada spoke out. Y'all all know Will apologized. Chris Rock. I feel for him. I feel for him. I feel for Chris Rock. My phone steady vibrating in my pocket. I prayed my family good. It was a shooting down 15th and Master in the corner store. My family is right there. And my phone steady vibrating, but I'll get to it. I feel for Chris, man. Like Jim Carrey said, that brother gotta live with this. Constant reminder. Like, that's traumatizing, real rap. And people, everybody talking about Will Smith and his upbringing and how he was traumatized as a young youth. Well, we don't know what Chris Rock, what his past experiences were. We don't know what this smack brought back to Chris. You know what I mean? Facebook, alright. I look alright. Yeah, I look good. Fine time to check now, shot. Therapy. I gotta come back with another freaking video. I'm not. We gonna talk about everything here. Sorry, not sorry. I got y'all attention. I'm gonna sit here and put it all out there. I told YouTube about Petunia versus Reboot 101. Damn it, okay? Petunia, a couple days ago, was depressed. His anxiety was up and sitting in the house all day. He tired of sitting in the house. Y'all know that story. And I said, A, you need therapy. If you're feeling like this, everyone needs someone to talk to. I started therapy when I started training for the academy. Started therapy. I still see a therapist once a month. I sit there, I tell her what's going on with me, update her what's been going on with me since the last time, and she give me suggestions. Try this. Have you tried this? You look good. You know, you sound blah blah blah. Therapist, good to have someone to talk to. If all you have to talk to are people that are going to agree with you, and seeing a therapist is good because it gives you someone you can talk to that's not going to judge you. Someone that's not going to go back and tell your business to anyone. Many of us have that. Many of us don't have that. Sad. Pray. My heart goes out to them. Please don't come talking to me. I'm full. But no, I'm serious. I'm always here, you know. Petunia was really down on some, I gotta find something, like I'm ready to smoke crack, to try something new. And of course he's funny, so he say crazy funny stuff, but that would never hit my head, you know what I mean? Because the mouth is a powerful tool. Like, you can speak stuff into existence. Real talk. You can speak stuff into existence. How many times have you said something and then that shit happened, yo? So I'm like talking to my platform on YouTube and telling like, yo, y'all need to start living. Petunia's problem is that he's not living, he's existing. He sit on Facebook Live, he talk to his thousands of people every day. He got 2,000 a day on live. You know, he sit there, he get his money after the live. He sit there looking at his dog, looking around the house for feeling stupid, like I have no life. So fast forward, yesterday he's on live, him and Mama Jones. They went to Piggly Wiggly to get stuff to make tacos. Why am I so freaking detailed? I hate that. I just told y'all he and Mama Jones went to Piggly Wiggly to get stuff to make tacos. Y'all didn't need to know all that, but I'm that thorough. I hate it. Too thorough. Not leaving out details. That's what thorough mean. For those of you that want to sit there and say, your blind ass ain't thorough. Yeah, I ain't leave out no details. Watch your mouth. Yeah, talking to you. So Mama Jones went into Piggly Wiggly while Tunya sat on the live. I was actually on the live, listening to the live while I was doing whatever he and I was doing yesterday. He was cracking up at Petunia too, Biscuit. And Petunia sat there on live and was like, yo, I thought he was being funny. He was like, yo, there go Brittany. He was like, damn, Brittany butt is swole. Like, damn, she got a fat butt. And then he like, yo, there goes so-and-so. And he named like 12 people. He's sitting in the parking lot. He rolling the window up and down, talking to people, speaking to people. He was like, yo, the Piggly Wiggly is popping. The Piggly Wiggly is lit. I need to get out the house more often. Everybody's outside. That's my problem. That's why I'm depressed, because I sit in that house all day. Duh! I've been telling y'all that for how long? Stop existing. I keep telling you, it's a difference between living and existing. Existing is you sitting in your house or your cousin house, whoever house you go to every day, or you may pop up and visit, but you sit in the crib all day waiting for something to happen. Whether you waiting for income, a couple dollars so you can go out and do something, that's existing. If you sitting in the house because you ain't got nowhere to go, but it's nice outside, and you do this every day, all day, you have no life. You're not living. You're existing. If you have a schedule, like you do the same, not a schedule, but a routine. You in the crib all day, you watch the news at this time, you do that at that time, you sitting on social media all day, every day. You sitting on social media, YouTube watching me and whoever else all day, every day. You have no life. You're not living, you're existing. I keep telling y'all, when you start living, you give yourself a better quality of life, you will produce better quality in life. Yeah. I'm living. I'm never in the house all day. Never in the house all day. Unless it's raining. Or snow on the ground. Then everyone else is doing everything and I'm sitting in the house being. Shout out to Chaz, because Chaz was like, Chaz and I took a selfie one day, and I was like, I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna title it Bosses. And he was like, I ain't no boss. He gave me a new perspection of the word boss. So boss for me is what my shirt says, built on self-success, not Anyway, that was a he and I moment, I guess. I don't care if it's a walk, taking a walk. And not only is it just getting out, clearing your mind, breathing in clear oxygen, fresh oxygen, which clears your head, calms you down and all that, make you think more, or clear your head if you're a thinker like me, which it doesn't work. I walk, I still think. Weirdo. I think it's because I'm a Taurus. I swear, it's almost my season. Me and my niece about to tear this season up. We tearing this season up. Get ready for my videos. We about to live it up. Taurus season. I hate seeing people just wasting their life sitting around doing nothing all day, man. I can't do it. When I was 400 plus pounds and I was 500 pounds, I was living. Y'all see it on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, then you see it. Like, I'm out there big as hell, out there rapping in the parking lot. I just entertaining people. Shout out to Carol Ann. Carol Ann was my cameraman. Biscuit, YouTube, your boyfriend, your boy, your friend, your shy Biscuit Handsome. I know that's my friend of 19 years. I know he's a cutie pie. He's a piece of work too. He argues with me. And I sit there and look at him like. And he's standing there and he talked this crazy talk that makes no sense at all. And all I told him to do was push the chair back under the table before you leave out the kitchen. And he argues with me. Piece of work. That was a part of my day too. Today. I'm built for this. I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed, but damn it, I'm built for this. Well, I wouldn't be doing it. Did it for 8 years with my mother. Who didn't argue with us? Biscuit. Go out and take a walk. Go window shopping. Go somewhere and have a bowl of soup. It's $5 for a bowl of soup. $6. Just take a walk. Find a buddy, one person to do something with. Twice a week. Twice a week. Tuesday and Thursday. Get out. And then as you doing that, you're going to meet other people. Get out and go by yourself. I told you I go out. I date myself. There's nothing wrong with going to have lunch by yourself. There's nothing wrong with going to have dinner by yourself. Sometimes I do. Not every time. But when you out there, if you're socializing, if you're a social butterfly like me, you're going to talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, just get out and live more. There's no reason Petunia should have ever been stressed out and depressed because he's sitting in the house. You making $1,000 every time you turn on that live. At least $1,000. A sold out show to Petunia is $1,000. You go live, you come up with at least $1,000 while you sitting in the house all day. You got a will. Why you sitting in the house all day? So today, Petunia is on live giving out advice, telling people what I'm telling you right now. Get out and live. Get out and live. Stop being a hermit. Get out and live. One of his friend girls and Reba were going to lunch today. Yeah, that's all it takes. You ain't got to pay for your friend. Your friend ain't got to pay for you. Y'all order your food and tell them we gonna keep it, keep separate checks. There's nothing wrong with that. That must have been a notification. My bad, I was all up in there. I thought the video ended. Calm down, damn. I still don't like your view though. That's the best I can do. Find something to do other than sitting in the house on Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, and whatever damn apps y'all want. Alright, I don't know. I gotta go though, cause like I really am tired though. But yeah. Alright, you got ice water. Alright, because I was about to say, I know you ain't standing there staring at me, mister.
Any more cigarettes?
Excuse me?
Any more cigarettes?
What am I doing right now, Biscuit?
Oh, you're working, man.
Say that again.
You're working. That's not, you don't disturb that.
So why is Biscuit here asking me for a cigarette?
After she was finished, you know.
Just answer me. I told you to go where?
Oh, in the room, okay.
Wait, talk to me.
In the room, okay.
And do what when you get to the room?
Cut the light on?
Close the door.
Okay.
No, keep talking to me.
Okay, you did mention that the first time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But, and I said I will call you when what?
You said something, I think,
I said I'll call you
when you're ready about a cigarette, something like that.
I said I'll call you when I'm done working.
Oh, okay, sure thing.
So wait, what is Biscuit about to do?
Do the same thing, get to working like that like you're doing, okay?
Go to your room and close that door and leave me alone. I will call you when I'm done, buddy.
Okay.
Don't you ever interrupt my work for no cigarette. Do you understand me?
Understood.
Close the door.
Okay.
He's up there laughing. He is cracking up at something. He's talking to himself now. Any more cigarettes? Dude, you had a cigarette before I sat down to start these cameras. You had a cigarette. I made 2 cigarettes. Here's the second one. I just gave that man a cigarette. I've been sitting here how long? Do not bother me. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. I need time to myself. As a caregiver, that's what they tell you. Caregivers, you must take time for yourself. You must take time for yourself. He don't comprehend as well his memory. You have to tell him things several times to make it register. He knows when I'm sitting at this desk. There's a bigger desk behind you. When I'm sitting at this desk, he know don't bother me. This desk has my CCTV on it, which magnifies. Which I'm not here too often. So when I'm on the CCTV, your messages, your comments come out right. When I speak into that microphone, they don't come out right. Text my best friend one day. I said, I'm coming back to Texas next month. She said, I said, I just got my plane ticket to Texas for next month. She says, you coming to sex us next month? You're coming to sex us next month. I said, sex us? What are you? She's straight. My best friend straight. Knew her since 6th grade. I'm like, what? Sex us? Like, what are you talking about? She said, read the text you just sent me. I said, oh my God, that microphone. It really said, I got my plane ticket to come sex us next month. Sex us? I said, Texas. But this the desk my CCTV sits on. And it takes up majority of the desk. It's a smaller desk. So my big desk where I'll sit there and I have room to spread out and actually work, or someone else can sit there, is behind y'all, in front of me, but behind y'all. He knows I'm sitting at this desk for my CCTV. Do not put him on punishment one day. I put a 41-year-old man on punishment a couple weeks ago. I'm sitting here. I gave him a cigarette before I sat down. I always do, because I know he's going to come bother me. Tell him smoke half and save half. He didn't do that. He smoked the whole thing. Not my fault. I said, this particular day we're talking about putting him on punishment. I gave him a cigarette. I said, I'm about to work. Don't bother me. He said, all right, sure thing. It's always, all right, sure thing. I said, what did I say? I made sure he understood me. He repeat what I said. You about to work, don't bother you. Good job, bud. I sat down to my desk. I started crunching numbers for the house that is on the market that I'm flipping. Crunching numbers to see what I'm actually going to put the house on the market asking for. This man came 10 minutes later asking me for a cigarette. I shooed him away. Smoke your short. I already smoked it. You got another one? I'm working. Wait till I'm done. You should have saved your shorts, what I told him. 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes later, he back. Shah, you got a cigarette? Go to your room. That's what I said. Go to your room. Close the door. You're on punishment. And now I just want him up there because he's throwing me off with the laughing. That's my guy. I love that dude. He's a piece of work. I really told that man to push the chair under the table before he leave out the kitchen. That dude turned around and told me everything that I do not understand. Hilarious. Hilarious. I want to show y'all, but I don't want him to get frustrated, because he'll get frustrated fast and will stand there and let me have it. He be like, okay, what you want me? What you want? What you want? You want me to push the chair on the table or not? And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, this mother effer is really snapping on me. And then he go from talking about, do you want me to push the chair on the table or what, to talking about, I don't know what he be talking about, but I just did sit here and let him get it off his chest, whatever you talking about, because you ain't making sense. Of course he ain't. It's Biscuit. He ain't making sense. And at the same time, really looking at this dude like, this nigga sitting there cussing me out right now without cussing me out. And then I'll say, come here, bud. Then I'll say, so you like to argue with me, huh? Oh no, Sean, I would never argue with you. Did you argue with me today, buddy? Oh no.
Hey,
Okay. Hey,
what's that?
what's the deal?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Don't touch that.
Okay.
Don't you touch that cigarette. You looking at that table mighty hard. Look at me. Don't look at that table. How
Okay.
does my hair look today, sir?
It looks nice. Okay, I wouldn't speak to you. That's some real female hairdo. By Say something to you. Right, okay. I hear what you're saying, miss. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You know,
You know
yeah.
how I look today.
It looks nice, okay.
You know, how do I look?
Oh, you look clean.
Biscuit
you know?
got who picked out my clothes today?
You did. Oh, okay, I did it at the closet. Okay. We both did, rather. You know.
When I picked up this shirt
Uh-huh.
and I put it against the blue jeans, what did you say?
I didn't say much. I said it looks like red, white, and velvet. You know.
You keep saying velvet is not a color, man.
Oh, okay,
Damn.
okay.
What color is velvet, Biscuit?
No, VELVET is a color. You know. Actually, I believe it is. No.
You want to argue?
No.
Because we can do this.
No.
You got the right one today.
No, I ain't got no job, dude. I hear what you're saying.
No, you got the right one today. Do you want to argue
No,
again?
I don't argue, no.
Oh, I ain't think so.
No.
Velvet is not a color, Biscuit.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what velvet is in a second. What is velvet? Read this.
Okay. Velvet, type of power fabric. Velvet is the type of woven, tuffled fabric in which the cut threads are evenly. Okay, that's like a cotton.
I can't take you. I swear I can't stand you, boy. You crazy as hell right now. Give me my iPhone, man. Damn. Yo, I hear what you saying.
You know.
What color is velvet? Any color. Like, this is cotton.
Uh-huh.
You can have, like, as a kid, we had a velvet couch.
Uh-huh.
It can be any color.
Okay.
You can have velvet sweatpants or velvet pants. You can have a velvet shirt.
Okay.
And it can be any color. Okay?
Okay.
Like, this is cotton. Your shirt is cotton.
Uh-huh.
It can be any color. Okay?
Okay.
Velvet is like a fabric. It's a fabric.
Okay.
Something you can feel. Well, you can look at it too.
Yeah.
So what is velvet?
A
A fabric.
fabric. No.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Why do you argue with me?
Are they arguing?
Why do you argue with me?
To make sure I get the word definition mean the answer. You know. How about you don't know it in Chinese books, you know? Okay, you English something writing down, you know.
You argue with me again, you gonna stop smoking. You understand me?
You understood, you know.
Yeah.
About it, you know.
When I'm sitting at this white desk, what are you supposed to do?
I see. Have a seat at the table.
No. You talking to me.
Okay. No.
You working. I'm
Working.
working, you working.
Right about now, you know.
Right about now, you know. When I'm sitting here, what are you supposed to do?
What's the realest word, you know?
Not bother me, right?
Right, not disturb you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to give you this cigarette when I was done working. And I was about to get off. I was about to tell YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram I will see them later so I could go chill with you. Yeah.
Right about now, that's
And
the
you
realest
came
word.
down and asked me for what?
One cigarette.
One cigarette?
Yeah, while you was working, right? I was saying,
And what do I do when you interrupt me while I'm working?
You make a good notation, okay, about getting back to work now. No.
Do I be happy when you disturb me while I'm working?
I mean, everything's always happy,
Everything is
But
always happy.
know,
That's
you
the
know,
truth. How was I at Home Depot? Was I mad at Home Depot or what, Biscuit?
you was pretty pissed, about the
Pretty
Raiders there,
about the what there?
the Raiders,
The what?
Raiders, Radeer,
The readers.
the F, right.
What's the readers?
The ones that like own the store, and at Home Depot, the manager and them.
They saved me a lot of money when we was sitting at the second desk, and that man and woman was helping me, Dora and Jimmy. They saved me a lot of money.
Okay.
They saved me $228 and I think 73 cents they saved me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy about that part. It was the Uber stuff that pissed me off. Yeah. When we stood there all that time, oh yeah, that's what pissed us off, pissed me off too, the Uber situation.
Wow.
But yeah.
No, I wouldn't give up my winners about it. WINNER about it.
What? Spell that again.
Your winners, okay? That ticket.
Spell that again.
Your winners.